Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So, the intention of recording this particular video is me and you benefiting. Well, obviously doesn't make sense what I'm about to say. It's for me, my personal development, so I have more interpersonal and conversational or communicational skills so I could develop. So, let's start. So, today's topic would be Matrix. How, since the birth, we are programmed. So let's start from a very basic school. So in school, you are mostly taught that you are limited to read limited to read one book. If I write anything out of this one book, no, what I get negative reinforcement. Which I mean that whenever I write something out of the textbook, I will not get the marks. And according to the system, if you get marks, that's the only way you're gonna pass. So I still remember I was in my 9th grade. It was my SST exam, okay? So there was this topic of this particular king. At that particular age, I liked history. So I used to watch random YouTube videos, dig deep about it, read it, how conquered, how the king ruled the world, etc. etc. So this particular question came up. I remember I have seen a video in YouTube about it. It was not in the syllabus a particular mention, but it contradictorily has this, what do you say, has links between them. So I wrote it. The fact that the language and the topic were way deep than what was in textbook. I knew like the advanced to everyone. It's like 1 plus 1 you're learning in history. I know calculus, bro. That's the difference. That much depth I wrote about it. So I kept writing about it, and I was like, next day, whoa, I'm gonna top that. If even all the answers wrong, but that particular question, I am the goat on that. There's no chance I can get any less mark than out for that particular question. So the question was around 5 marks, and I got around like 2. And some other fucking dumbass just copied 5 points, what was written in textbook, and he got 5 out of 5. I don't understand why. I go argue with my teacher. Why didn't you give the mark? Why did you give this marks to this one idiot? He just copy pasted. I went and so did. Her simple answer was, it's not from the textbook. It's out of the syllabus. You're not allowed to think out of this box. Limiting your own brain inside a box, so you don't think beyond what's there. You always be occupied with that thing. So in this matter, we get programmed day by day. We get like programmed like this day by day, and at certain point of life, we are just a modern slave, working to our 9 to 5 job, living to paycheck, driving to house loans, education debts, never be able to access what true richness is. Since childhood we are told you just do your 10th तो मज़े ही मज़े हैं. Then when you reach complete 10th, then like 10th versus 12th करो मज़े ही मज़े हैं. Then you get 12th good marks. Then they'll say engineering मज़े ही तो मज़े हैं. उसके बाद तो then you do engineering, struggle again. Then they're like job कर ले मज़े ही मज़े हैं. Then I do a job, a hustle. Then शादी कर ले, बस हुई है, उससे मज़े ले. Then रिटायरमेंट का वेट करो, उसके बाद मज़े ही मज़े हैं. रिटायरमेंट हो गया, फिर मज़ा नहीं आया, मौत का इंतज़ार कर, ख़त्म. That's all. Oh, your existence is over. You're mere nothing else. It's all over. That's what sad part of today's world is. Luckily, I didn't get programmed. I always had this in mind. This for fact that something is wrong. Why in like 11th, 12th? So there's combination in education system that you have to take either PCMB or PCMC. So PCMC means basically physics, chemistry, maths, computer science, and the other one means physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. Okay, let's say you want to be a doctor. Okay, so you're forced to take PCMB, or you get option PCB. You have to take basically PCB, right? Then you have to learn concepts of physics out there, and like there's like high calculus also over there. So for a doctor who is doing medical stuff, why is he required to learn physics or chemistry? Why? Because it's not about toughness of a subject. It's for you to take command in. It's for you, someone else. You are trained to be a labor, a worker. So like you ask now stuff chemistry, physics, but you end up learning it. Even though it's not answer, it's not ever gonna benefit you. You learn it. Either way. So you don't question the authority, whatever they do. This is how they program you. Or let's say I'm right now in engineering. I'm in my undergrad. Yeah. So what I have seen with people, I ask them regularly. So what you studied during the engineer, how much percentage or how much is it useful? They say it's completely useless. It's nothing working out. I mean, it's not working out, my bad. It means they are not using, like they studied the advanced calculus, differential equation, anything that's not viable for them in the right now. They don't seem to be using in their day-to-day jobs.